Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Ask Lukenessmonster, episode 25, the series on the channel where I answer you guys' questions from the comments down below. So if you guys want your questions answered from next week's episode, go comment down below on this week's episode and I'll answer it next week. And I am also doing a giveaway on the channel. At 1,000 subs, I'm giving away this ARC Trooper 3-pack. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel because you do have to be subbed to enter into the giveaway. And yeah, on to the first question. And one more thing before I do start, I'm finally getting enough comments on each video to where I can't answer everybody's question, so I am sorry if I don't get to your question. It's nothing personal, I just don't have enough time in each video to do so. First question from Nick. He asks, if Grogu hadn't interrupted the fight between Mando and Cara Dune in Season 1, Episode 4, who would have won? So at the end you see basically them both pull blasters on each other, and then Grogu kind of interrupts. So my guess is Mando would have won because he has Beskar armor and he could have found a way to like block the bullet somehow, and Cara Dune didn't have armor on. So my guess is Mando. Joseph asks, what are your expectations for the new Boba Fett show coming out in December? So I don't really know. I'm kind of trying to figure out who's going to be the bad guy. I don't really know because obviously Boba Fett's going to be the protagonist of the character. And maybe he's going to be some kind of like crime lord of like the new Hutt Palace and everything. I don't know. There's not a whole lot I really know what's going to happen, but we do know Boba Fett and Fennec Shand is going to be in it. And hopefully we just get some epic Boba Fett moments because I'm a massive Boba Fett fan. MHM Skye asks, do you play Star Wars Battlefront 2? And if so, which dark side and light side hero do you main? So, dark side, I probably main Darth Vader the most. I just think he's the easiest to use. And light side, it's kind of tough. Most of the time I either do Obi-Wan or Luke Skywalker. Again, I just feel like they're the most user-friendly, and I'm not a massive sweat, so it's a little bit harder for me. Brett asks, would you like to see the Old Republic made into a trilogy? I think that'd be really cool. Again, I'm not the biggest Old Republic fan. I haven't played any of the games, but I do know a little bit of the lore, and I think it'd be pretty cool. I definitely think that you're gonna have to get the right actors, and I'm hoping that they get George Lucas to direct it. But other than that, I think it's all up to the actual story developers and everything like that, and hopefully they just do it right. So Jay Prasad asks, if Boba Fett was hired to kill you, what would you do to survive? And question 2, what do you do for a living? So I'm actually only going to answer the first one here, but if Boba Fett was hired to kill me, what would I do to survive? What I would do is I would get some Mandalorian armor that looks just like Boba Fett's armor, and then I would paint it just to look like it, and then I'd pose as Boba Fett, and then we'd meet each other, and I'd be like, I'm the real Boba Fett, but he'd be like, no, I'm the real Boba Fett, and then, we'd just be at a standoff, and that's pretty much it, yeah. I'd pretend to be Boba Fett so no one would know that I'm actually not looking for... Okay, next question. McTapper asks, I think Palpatine in Rise of Skywalker is a clone. Is it? I don't know. So I don't think we've really gotten into that lore a whole lot. We do know Snoke was a failed clone of Palpatine, but we really don't know if the Palpatine from Rise of Skywalker is a clone. I'm assuming that's what they needed Grogu's blood for in The Mandalorian, was a Palpatine clone, so that's my guess, is that it actually is Palpatine is a clone, but there's no real way to actually know for sure until we get an actual canon confirmation. The next question is a really, really good one. They ask, what realistic vehicle would you like to see in the Black Series? So that's a tough question, and it's also a really, really good one. I think an A-Wing is a small enough vehicle that it's about the same scale as a Snowspeeder that we've already gotten, and I think this one would be a little bit bigger scale, but a AT-ST. I think that, again, it would be a little bit of a bigger scale, but I think it would be an amazing, even like a cheap HasLab. I just think it would be really, really cool, and I'd love to get all the exclusive figures to come with it. And then I also say an Imbaran Starfighter. So this would be a little bit hard to do with the weird bubble thing, but I think it'd be about the same size as a TIE Fighter, and I think it'd just be really, really cool to get like a 5s or a hard case with it. Jacob asks, if you could afford to buy Hot Toys figures, which one would you buy? So there's ones that I really wanted. I really wanted the Deluxe 501st Trooper from the latest wave of them, I guess you could say. But again, it's not the price that was my biggest problem. It's the fact that I had to wait 2 years to get it. And I don't want to pre-order something that's that much money and not get it for 2 years, I guess, is what it comes down to. If they put it up for sale right now for $250, I might buy it. But I'm not putting up a $250 pre-order for it. Bag5 asks, favorite clone? So I know I've answered this before, but it is easily a Fives from the Clone Wars. I absolutely love Fives, and he's just one of the coolest characters. I think his armor looks amazing, and he's just an absolute mad lad in the entire thing. So I gotta go with Fives. So King wrote a paragraph, but basically in it he said, what is your aversion to droids after seeing your collection, and what droid is your favorite? So it's not that I don't like droids. I actually really want more battle droids, but they're expensive. Like, I really wanted the Geonosian one, but that one was really hard to find, and after like it kind of went out of stock, it just got really expensive. My favorite droid, the only one I have is the heavy battle droid, so I gotta go with that. But for like in-universe favorite battle droid would have to be the super battle droid. I think that is just a really cool droid, and one I'd love to see in the Black Series. This is also a really cool question. Leo asks, if you could have real Mandalorian gauntlets, what would you want them to do? Flamethrower, grappling hook, wrist rocket, blaster, etc. So I think the whistling birds from Mandalorian would be super cool. But I'd also probably put a flamethrower and then a grappling hook. If I could do that many, I guess. I think that'd be really cool. Leo also asks, if you could have real Mandalorian armor, what color / design would it be? So I would probably go with like a, how do I say this? Like like the Death Watch armor from the Mandalorian. I really like the color of that, so I'd probably go with that and then some other designs on it, I guess you could say. But I really like that color and that style of armor, so I'd probably go with a little bit like off of that with some more art and different stuff on it. And so that is actually the last question we have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. And if you do want your question answered in next week's video, comment down below and I'll try my very best to answer it in next week's video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.